Hey, it's Thomas Mulready from CoolCleveland.com, and we are here at the Cleveland Museum of Natural History in the Perkins Wildlife Center and Woods Garden. And we're here today with Harvey Webster, Director of Wildlife Resources.
Got it.
But really here to talk about the wildlife that you're doing and about bringing some wildlife in from around the community. Thanks for bringing us back here. Where are we actually right now?
Okay, right now we're in the Armington Raptor Center, which is in the Ralph Perkins Wildlife Center and Woods Garden at the Cleveland Museum of Natural History. I know that's a lot, but this is the living part of the museum. This is a cool place where we actually have our live animals on display. And for those who don't know, probably Cleveland's best kept secret, we have a zoo at the Museum of Ohio Wildlife. So we have eagles and hawks, and we have river otters and white-tailed deer and fox and raccoon, all sorts of cool stuff, including what you might see in here.
This is so awesome, I swear, if you can see this.
These are barred owls, and this is the common large owl of the wooded areas of Ohio, even in such exotic places as Lakewood. Right, Thomas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually found one of these right outside of our house. It's incredible.
And this is a cool bird because of their vocalization. They make the hooting call that goes, "Who cooks for you? Who cooks for you all?" and sounds like, "Oh, oh, 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 oh." Now this is Archie on the left and Beaker on the right. And Archie, he's got one eye there. He's actually at least 38 years old, and we think he might be the oldest barred owl ever.
Wow.
And he's part of the teaching core of the animals we have here at the Museum of Natural History.
And this is kind of what people are going to be able to experience at the Birds, Beasts, Brats and Beers event on Thursday, August 22nd. They'll actually get to come back here, and you'll be doing demonstrations of these animals.
Indeed. So you'll see here's Vinnie the Turkey Vulture and Sweeney the Red-Tailed Hawk. These animals will be featured in animal encounters at Birds, Beasts, Brats and Beer. And this is a cool event because folks come, they're able to get some really wonderful Great Lakes Brewing Company beers. They're able to get a great brat. And then they come out here and they see demonstrations with our living animals here, demonstrations of enrichment, demonstrations of our training programs. And it's the only time in the year that we open up the Armington Raptor Center and we invite folks to come on in here and check out these animals. I mean, what could be cooler than a turkey vulture with a face that only a mother buzzard could love? Or a red-tailed hawk. And all of these animals, I must say, are animals that were injured and were unable to be returned to the wild, and we've obtained them from wildlife rehabilitation centers.
So you use them for educational purposes. You take them on site to schools, and you use them for teaching purposes.
Throughout the community and both here on the campus. And some of the animals are really pretty impressive. Like this is George, the bald eagle. And he is an 11-year-old bald eagle. Originally, he was shot outside of Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Damage to his left wing. He healed up from that, but he took a pellet to his left eye, and he's blind in that left eye, and that's what has brought him into captivity and why he can't be released. But he's great. We can get him up on the glove, and we can use him in educational programs and take him out into the community. And it's kind of cool to see the national bird. I mean, this is neat. And we will be inviting people actually to be able to step into his cage on the night of Birds, Beasts, Brats and Beer.
This is so awesome and such a rare treat. And we've been here for years working with you guys. We've never been back here, never seen this access. And you really only open it up for this event, right? I mean, and for your educational programs.
Well, it turns out that this particular Raptor Center is only open for this event. Now, of course, I would be remiss by saying that, we do have live animals that are on display for all of the visitors' enjoyment day in and day out, and we do daily live animal shows. But this is a special time. First of all, it's a time of great fellowship and friendship. Kick back with a good cool beer, have a brat, and then see some of Ohio's most interesting animals up close and personal like you've never seen them before. This is an Eastern Screech Owl. His name is Omega. Actually came into captivity with a damaged left eye, which is why he can't be returned to the wild, but you'll be meeting Omega that night too. So it's going to be a wild time.
Harvey, you must have one of the coolest jobs running the wildlife here right in the middle of University Circle, Museum of Natural History. Thank you so much for the access to show us around here. Can't wait for this fabulous event. Thank you so much.
Excellent. We expect to see you down here.
Thank you. Hey, it's Thomas Mulready from CoolCleveland.com. Have a great week in Cool Cleveland.